Welcome back, gang. It's Deltia from DeltiasGaming.com. And in case you didn't know, the Dark Brotherhood is going on the public test server Monday, April 25th. And so this video, I want to give you the top 10 things that I plan on testing and why. So I want feedback from you guys in the comments section. What do you want tested? Why? Written guides, video guides, build, poison, all sorts of stuff, item sets. Let's go with the top 10 things that I want to test. The 10th thing I plan on testing is item traits. Are there any new ones? What has changed? What do they do? And is it possible to change them? It's a huge part of gear and optimization your character. So believe me, I'm going to be on the search for new, different item traits and then a guide right away. Number 9, near and dear to my heart, is nameplates. You guys know that I like that in video games. So I want to test a couple things. Obviously your character's name, but any guild. Can you change it from one of your 5 guilds? How do you do it? Do you have to have a tabard on? And what else can you display? Name, guild, and title is what I'm hoping for. So nameplates, I will have a video showing those off. Deltia Flawless Conqueror, it's cool. Number 8, what we have is Sanctum Ophidia. They talked about specifically this trial and revamping it, gear, difficulty, and so on. So I want to see that Dragonstar Arena, if that's changed at all, even though they did mention it, and Maelstrom specifically, because those things are really cool content that I hope are still worthwhile doing. So look for me testing that out and seeing what changes have been made for trials and VMA specifically. Next up, we have the Crown Store, love it or hate it. And what the really most important thing on here that I want to test is the price of additional character slots. They also said there were going to be new items. And I know there have been rumors of prismatic enchants going on sale for the Crown Store. So is there any buy to win stuff? If so, how much does it cost? And how much is ZOS going to charge us for those character slots? Because you know I'll be reviving some of my old characters and I don't want to spend $1,000 on it. They have been stingy with their prices of late. So hopefully it's reasonable, because another good thing about ESO is it's fun making new characters. So hopefully that will be reasonable. If not, I'm going to leave my feedback loud and clear. Just like the Ursinian patch in Thieves Guild, I want to have the exploration area and maybe a comprehensive map of the area. So for delves, world bosses, crafting locations, anything that's of relative use for us, and until the add-on people get that. So look on my website early for a Dark Brotherhood hub, a page that I'll be posting things live as they come in. That will be your #1 source for this information. Yes, I plan on testing the quest line. So what I really want to know about this quest line is, does it have an impact on our characters? Do you get cool appearance items? How long is it? Because that's really going to determine whether this content I recommend for people to buy is how much meat is there to the quest line? Is it fun? Is the story engaging? So on. Because if you look back at the Thieves Guild, well, it was a decent quest line, but other than that, you had Maw. Well, this content, from what I'm gathering, you have basically just a quest line and some balance changes. So is there enough content in this to tip it over where I recommend buying it for all users? I really want to know about balancing in skills, specifically stamina and vampire. That was noted on their Dark Brotherhood announcement page. And what does that mean? They have been really stingy with the details in stamina, and I know it's lackluster in PvE. It's still decent in PvP. With Proxy Debt, Soul Tether, Vicious Death, it just doesn't compare right now. So what have they made changes? Is vampire still going to be relevant, or is it going to be super buffed and powerful? And then what class skills have changed and my take on them? So look for that really early. My third priority in testing will be reviewing the content. And what this means is giving my opinion on it. After I've played a lot of stuff, exploration, tested all the gear, and seen kind of what it all has, I really want to do an in-depth and thorough analysis and breakdown review and give my honest opinion if you should buy it or not, how good it is, and what I all think about it, which will be basically all opinion. What I'm super curious about, and the second most important thing to me of this patch going right, is vet gear scaling. So what I mean by that is, are the old sets like VR5, some of like the really cool old sets like Sanctuary, for instance, which gives you a huge increase to healing, are those going to scale where they're relevant now? And if so, what sets are super powerful? Warlock comes to mind specifically, and some others like Ravagers. So did ZOS miss anything? Is there some super uber powerful gear set that they didn't adjust properly? And how does it work? I gotta find this out day one. So the number one priority is a poison build. I want to be world first to come out with a build about poison, stamina, and hopefully a bow nightblade. So Gil and myself are ramped up, ready to go, theory crafting this with all the new poison additions, and specifically a guide on how poison works, how to optimize your character, and what sets you can use to power it up. I can't wait for the addition of poison. Okay, it looks like I just finished updating all my builds, and guess what? I'm going to have to do it all over again with the Dark Brotherhood. So we'll see just how drastically ESO changes. Now, these are the top 10 list. It can change, we can add, we can subtract. So I want your guys' opinion and feedback. What else do I need to test? What's important to you and why? So please leave me a comment, subscribe, like, and share, because I'm going to be back at work with Baby D. I got my crib right here, got my second screen, got 2 jugs of water come Monday. We are ready to rock and roll. Thanks for watching.